Greetings, hello, and welcome back to more Project Zomboid. It's been a while since I played this, so getting back into it, I kind of devised a little strategy for the next few days here as the start. We have this fantastic base, which feels almost a little bit overpowered, but in another way it kind of makes me catch up to where the previous playthrough was, as in, hey, base location already secured and almost 100% secure, we just need a gate here. So for the next few days, and I actually am not paused while on the map unless I press the key for the pause, which I could just do, I guess. Yeah. So here's my thought process. So this whole neighborhood, right, is fully walled in except for an entrance here and an entrance there. So we have like 4, maybe 5 days until the first helicopter comes. If we clear this fully out, and then maybe, I don't think we'll have the skill to actually wall off the entrances, but maybe we can put some cars in there. To kind of discourage zombies from walking in. Zombies can crawl under cars, but they usually only do that if you are on the other side, not just randomly to path to the other side. So clean out this area while catching at least the carpentry TV shows in the process, collecting all the books from the houses that we can, so we don't have to wander out, search for a library or anything like that. We need to look for the radio frequency of the emergency channel. I don't think I have that yet. And yeah, and maybe see if there's some cars that have some additional gas, because we're kind of low. Again, I'm not sure if this little town has a gas station, because there is technically a gas station right here, so maybe with a modded this town said, no point adding one in the city. So that's basically the plan here. And yeah, and then we can actually, instead of spending like 4 in-game weeks trying to secure a base, we spend 1 week on securing the base, and then can actually look more into the whole research aspect of finding that zombie cure, because that's something we didn't really get to do in the previous run. Yeah, this mannequin just freaked me out a little bit. It's fine. Talking about fuel, so I know that our Jeep was kind of empty, but this little car here had plenty, so we can just relocate, right? Siphon from here, add to the other. Did we actually have a key to this? No. Okay. Now, it's not the greatest weather. It's rainy and a little bit foggy, which normally would be great weather to just stay at home, but yeah, we have things to do, places to be, zombies to kill. This is right, so no, I don't need to collect letters. I'm not a smoker this time. Not playing this character for easily a week or and a half made me forget at what kind of stage of combat readiness I am. So, I mean, we're almost at Longblade 5, so the machete is a respectable killing tool, but nimble. I mean, I guess at least we didn't start at nimble 0, right? Nimble 2. I always feel like Nimble kind of determines how many zombies you can safely engage at the same time. So, and just to explain a little bit more, while I'm kind of in a position where I need to get used to this, is I've been the last 2 days playing on a new multiplayer server, and I made a character that starts out with Nimble 3. Basically from vanilla burglar with gymnast also on top of it. Which first of all makes Nimble level up really fast. Second of all, once you reach Nimble 4, you can basically fight unlimited amounts of zombies, and you can just walk backwards and smack them, and they will never get you. So there's not this moment where you eventually then, you smack, walk backwards, and eventually you have to turn around, get some distance. Doesn't happen. Nimble 4, it's all the nimble you need. Actually Nimble 5 at this point, because, hey, I leveled up last time. Anyway, going back to Nimble 2 from Nimble 5. Takes some getting used to. Anyway, do I actually have a spare machete, since we just got ours broken? No, but I have this kukri. Let's put that on the back. I'm gonna use up this gladius. So, plan is clear out as much as possible from this neighborhood. And catch to show at 12. Well, alright, so much for the gladius. Oh, look at this thing. Did this have a limited use in with one-handed? No. Now these houses don't have individual walls between them, so I kind of need to clear the whole thing. Just trying to see how and where I want to start here. I think it probably makes the most sense to start at the southern wall. But the pizza's already stale. So we're getting a little bit wet. There's some awful line of sight here. Okay, that's the big group that we saw earlier. I think we can take them on. This kukri is fairly effective. I should pop the beta blocker. And there's Longblade 5. Fantastic. I could have sworn one of the zombies went down on the ground, but not dead, but... Alright. I gotta say though, like, looting residential houses, it's kind of one of my favorite things in this game. Who's making that noise? Someone broke that window, and then I think they climbed back in. Now they're hammering the door. Maybe? Definitely still a few zombies here and there in these houses. Look at that. Please tell me I can take the ball. Yes. Screw research on the zombie virus. I want that sandcastle and that ball. I cannot pick the sandcastle. Okay, let these guys hammer, let these guys hammer. I think we're gonna start clearing the southern house. That should be clear by 12 then, and I can actually watch Carpenter Show, which should get us to Carpenter 2, and then at the end of today, we can start reading the next Carpentry book. This already. Alright, alright, alright. And there are the Carpentry books that we haven't found yet. Okay, they have a working TV. Fantastic. We could stay here. So many nice paintings in this mod. It's like all the stuff I want to take to decorate my house. This is kind of disappointing kitchen loot. Okay, got some quick food. Let's take some condiments. Yeah, peanut butter immediately gets eaten. Cheetah. Is this the right time to start collecting plushies? Well, isn't it always? And I just want to make sure that there's nobody in this house with me. Not fully clear yet, but I think it's safe enough for me to turn this on. I didn't see any broken windows, so we should be fairly safe here or hear anything coming in. So yeah, reading Chapter 1, trying to get the boost for that would not have worked at all, and you know, we got to the next level anyway, so we can now work on the next book. And we did the test in the last run. It was what, 30 pages per hour? So yeah, it takes a fair few hours to get a full book read, and a lot of people do a lot of reading in the first few days to get the most of the TV shows, but I think then you're missing out on looting and setting up your base. There's only so many hours in the day. Winter jacket. It's probably too early to collect that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it's a fish tank. That's a huge fish tank. I thought that was like a terrarium for a snake or something like that. Which, to be fair, is also then a little bit small, or I guess depending on snake size. House number 1, clear. It's definitely at least 2 zombies in here, and one is in the garage. One is breaking windows somewhere. Oh, okay, this is... Just get a key without having to go through the key ring. There we go. Oh, right, we also have runners in this run. That was something I wasn't... I mean, we didn't see a runner here just now, but I was actually not mentally prepared. Now I am, kind of. A little bit ammo, a little bit tools. Make sure we have all the magazines we still need. Fairly certain we have a gas can, but let's just take one. And more winter stuff. Okay, and there's at least 2 more zombies upstairs. That's some weird line of sight there. One here, one here. Busy up here. I know a character with long blunt who would have really liked to find something like that. Four baseball bats, just in the drawers here. That's the 5th baseball bat in this building. I mean, I already knew that finding long blade weapons is going to be a little bit harder than finding this kind of stuff. What is this? Oh, it tells me how to use the Slim Jim. I'm not sure if we found a Slim Jim yet. Let me just quickly read through this little book. It's already 3 in the afternoon. Like, I was hoping we get more than 3 houses done in a single day. Let me just throw a couple of these books here into the truck so I don't get over-encumbered. I never unloaded this. Smart. Yes, the part of my plan where I potentially wanted to blockade all of this with some cars might run into some issues because we haven't seen many cars yet in this neighborhood. That's the guy who came to visit me at my truck, right? This time that my shouting in the house actually did a good job here. I didn't want to run into those guys upstairs. Crowded in here, isn't it? I would call that clear. Do I have gloves? Yeah, that one. Duct tape for machete repairs. I think I left some duct tape in some of the other buildings. I'm thinking about this. Not sure if we have a sewing kit with a needle yet. But yeah, that's the other thing. Getting that tailoring tool and then upgrading the backpack would be kind of nice. There's only so many hours in the day, though. Most important thing, what are we currently running around with? Some green sneakers. No. Not my favorite songs, but hey. Clashes a little bit with that reflective vest that we're still wearing. I'm feeling really silly about picking up all these rubber ducks, but once you start it, you just can't stop. Yeah. Should also just dismantle these. I know we haven't read the electrical book fully yet, but every little bit helps. Did I even check the kitchen in the other building? I'm not even sure now. Ooh, hello, there's a shaker. I'm fairly certain we picked up some energy drink stuff somewhere along the way. So we now can make energy drinks, which should significantly allow us to stay up longer. Butter, oats, maple syrup, all the stuff to stay. I almost have to look now that I don't get too high on the weight here. I've been really religiously just picking up the high-calorie foods. Did I miss the entrance to the garage? Not sure if we have a torch yet. Okay. Living room. TV, there we go. Alright. Even gonna check the 6 PM evening show now. And I did put the electrical book into my truck, so I guess we start reading carpentry too. Dealing with exposure survival. Oh, foraging. Yes, actually disappointing little skill here. Oh, I guess 10 XP away. That's kind of like one foraging drop away from the level. Right, so probably gonna be starting to become tired. Oh, I didn't even see you. Starting to become tired very soon. I kinda wanna clear out a little bit. some of these houses and the gardens and the arrangements in them, really nicely done. It's such a cozy little area. Oh, did I see somebody move fast there? No. I like how there's always, for a split second, the panic moodle that says, oh no, a zombie. It's like, yeah, come on, you've killed 500 by now. So this obviously has my attention here. Here, movement on the other side of the fence. Oh, there's another car. Not too shabby looking. So, we've been really lucky with car conditions in this run, but the condition you find cars in also depends a little bit on where you find them. So in a rich neighborhood, you're much more likely to find cars that are in good condition. So that's why we have got all these nice cars in Riverside. Because we were at the gated community in Riverside. That's a lot of tires. Like, how many cars do you own to need like stacks of tires? Is this a garden that's already planted here? Yeah. Radishes, cabbage, potatoes, carrots. Right, so one thing we might have trouble with finding could be a generator. Maybe there was a garden shed in this house, or behind this house. Kind of my hope. So you can find generators in garages, but I don't think in garages inside houses. Like, if it's a standalone garage, then you have a chance of finding it. Hello. I'm a little bit encumbered, but I can't let this guy just sit there. Oh, how encumbered am I? 25? Oof. Oh, what in the world? Making sure that that doesn't despawn with the zombie. Alright, let's bring the veggies back in. Some room in the fridge. What are we looking at? Radishes, potatoes, carrots, a whole bunch of cabbages. And let's just put the seeds here for now. I thought I removed all the corpses from inside the house, but I guess I hadn't done that yet fully. Alright, we're gonna do a tried and trusted storage method here. Which is everything on the ground. And same thing here. We'll sort all of this out once we've got the first things taken care of. You know, if everything is in one spot on the ground somewhere, then at least you know where everything is, right? Scissors on me. I don't need that many beta blockers. Let's have a quick look at this annotated map, which is from Northwest Louisville. Yeah, I'll get back to you. Okay, food I'll bring inside into the kitchen. Everything else don't need right now. Let's just throw it on the ground for now. Keep the shaker. I think there's also... I saw some... yeah. First of all... Oh, the bacon's gone bad. No. Pick up the carpentry. Pick up the spare machete. One of the needles. And you know, also... Let's get some dragon fruit mango. So we can now use that shaker to make us some energy drinks. Oh. And I'm fairly certain I had all of the seeds occupied also. Hang on. Can I please find the front door? There it is. So we're going to roll down the window. And throw everything out the window. Oh, I only had one seed occupied? Okay. Yeah, you know what? Even the glove box. Why am I getting panicked? Yes, this character has fear of the dark. It's getting dark. Do we have no light switch in the kitchen? Or am I just not seeing it? That's not great. Alright, I keep 2 packages of cereal. Yeah, you know what? We'll looting residential buildings. I actually don't think I need any food with me. We'll find everything on the way. So, with this tub of energy powder, we now with an energy drink in the shaker, which gives minus 30 fatigue, which, might be a little bit strong. You know how I'm often pumping vitamins, 1 pill at a time for 2 fatigue reduction, and then you can just take a drink from the shaker, but it's somewhat rare to find. So I'm not gonna overly abuse it. It's kind of my emergency thing if we are out and about, getting tired and need some extra power. All right, first day of helicopter prep done. I need to lie first, then lie down. No. Sometimes you also need to lie down before you can sleep with the True Actions mod. Alright, another day, another terrible weather situation. So I think, let's take a look at the map, check where we are. So, let's start marking things. I do not have a pen. Alright, so we have cleared these buildings, we cleared this one, and we cleared some of the... Well, this is where we stayed for a night, and I think we cleared this one to watch the carpentry show the other day. So we still have 7 buildings here to go through, and then probably 4 here. If we just manage to do 3 a day, which I think was really slow, then it would take us like 3 more days. I think I need to speed it up a little bit. Focus on the killing and catching the TV show. And then checking every little thing for loot we can do once better. Like, it's one timer until the first helicopter comes, then we have a little bit of safety. So the plan for the helicopter is going to be, if we have enough cars, put some cars in here, and then we probably spend it in this house, reading books or whatever. Maybe even here on the road. I don't care. Like, anything coming from this direction is not going to be able to pathfind to us because it's just too far away to get to the entrances. Everything coming from here might be stuck on the wall, might slowly make their way through. Stuff coming from the north will be a problem now. So we might have to fight a little bit. If it becomes too much, we can then jump the fence into our actual backyard. And then even stuff from this side is going to have a hard time pathing all the way around here. Problem is, if we actually get overrun, which I doubt will happen, we have no escape because, sure, we can climb the wall here, but as I said, everything coming from the south is going to be stuck on this wall. So after the helicopter, you probably have to do some perimeter clearing outside. But yeah, generally, I think this neighborhood is almost helicopter proof. Especially like also our base location being somewhat complicated pathfinding way away. And if we can add some, again, if we add some cars, zombies are much less likely to crawl under them just from hearing sounds. If you are standing on the other side of the car and they don't get a path to you, they will start crawling, go under the car and get to you. But just randomly, while getting stuck on a car in the wild, they'll not start crawling, I think. Anyway, gonna put a cut in here, and we'll see how it goes in the next few days in game. I'll probably spend the morning while it's still raining here, reading on that carpentry book, and maybe we just do half day exploring tomorrow. Really want to check out this car. the survivor house and the shed here for generator, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. See you next time.